Okay, today I want to talk about budgeting. Budgeting is one of the most important skills that you should master. But I'm not just talking about budgeting your time or your money. I'm also talking about budgeting your life. Okay, I'll explain. I gotta go get a shower curtain.
See, life ends. It's a limited resource. If you don't budget it, you're gonna fritter it away like time or money. Here's the bus. The way to budget your life is simple. You have to ask yourself where you want to be on key birthdays. That's where I'm going. That's the shower curtain I want to get. You know that shower curtain? Do you have one?
Yep, it's just that.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Success. The easiest way to do it is when you hit milestone birthdays like 30, 40, 60, 80. You want to be looking at where you want to be. What kind of life do you want to be having when you reach those milestones? That's what you have to put down first. I'm going to get some food. I haven't eaten all day. No, 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 no. No junk food today. Spring day in London.
That hit the spot. You can even do a spreadsheet, you know, for the objectives for the budget of your life. Call it the budget of my life, you know. Here, let me show you. See, here on this spreadsheet, I already started with columns. When I'm 30, when I'm 40, when I'm 50, 60, 70, 80. At the different columns, where you want to be with your friends, with your relationships, career, job, finances. Here, why don't we put family life. Family life. Say by the time you're 40, you don't have to decide, but you want to have, see, married, 2 kids. When your career, you want to be, say, VP of something big. Job, that's up to you, man. Finances, this is always easy. Own my own home. No. Now what about when you're 30? When you want to have, you know, cool friends? Everybody wants to have cool friends. Relationships? Dating someone hot. Getting serious, maybe. Yeah? When you're 50, you already want to be married. Married. 2 kids. No fooling around. You don't want to be wasting your time and being an eternal adolescent. See? When I'm 50, finances, own previous and own 2 rental properties. Previous plus 5 rental properties by the time I'm 60. See, now what good is this? See, when you do this, you put on paper where you want to be. You start thinking about the future, and that's what you want to do when you're young. Okay, when you have the time, when you're not freaking out. Okay, because when you hit 50 and you still don't own your own place, and you're starting to think of when you hit 70, and you're realizing that your income is declining as you pass 50 and go on into the future, I mean, you start to get really, really worried. Okay, so you want to be doing this kind of budgeting now while you can. Okay, I mean, you don't want to be waiting around. You don't want to be, flying by the seat of your pants. All of a sudden, you turn around and you're 40, you're 50, you're 60, you're 70, and where did it all go? And you've got nothing to show for it. You want to be budgeting your time. You want to know where you're going. You might think that budgeting your life 10, 20, 40 years into the future is stupid. You're wrong. You see, I'm almost 50, and I can tell you from experience, the days are long, but the decades are short. A few years ago, I got up really excited because there was this movie I wanted to see. And so I got up, I made my bed, I did all the things I had to do in the morning. I went to school, I hung out with my friends, did my classes. I remember I had a geometry class, and I was like doing pretty good in geometry, so no problems there. I remember I had this biology class, and I was just so out of it because I wasn't studying biology and I knew I had to get on it. And I was just so excited the whole day. I just couldn't wait for it to be over. And everything, even the recess period was a drag. And finally, I got out, hooked up with my friends. We went down to the mall and we saw Raiders of the Lost Ark on the day it premiered. That was 36 years ago. I remember that day like it was yesterday. See, the days, they are eternal, but the decades, they go by in the blink of an eye. Don't be foolish. Budget your time now, before it's too late. Okay, I'm gonna go and hang my shower curtain, and I'll catch you later.